How on a day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to that time, or depending on when at that they listen to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another Bengalicious information. My people now well done. Oh. My people now welcome. Oh. My people now they hear what we they hear. Now so they fly up and down for social media because my people say now one hand, now one finger, now in they bring oil, we go stain others. And they say in a land where you have one very bad person, they pollute the image of that place that people will be generalizing it that everybody in that place is bad. Something is happening. And I thank God that the community people are standing up to their responsibilities. My people no be smart, you know. The information where they reach us now be say Nteje community are warning two sons that are supposed to be their two illustrious sons. But I thank God that one is as if he's showing repentance now, but nobody knows what is happening. It's only the people that know their son that can tell you exactly what is happening. Nteje, Nteja Bog community, if you go to their page online, you go see they have already shown their anger on two of their sons. Number one is uh, Chibuzor, Erikife, the husband of Dewu. That is Dewu, the husband of Dewu. Chibuzor, Edifice, that's a Vance Okoro, Dewu, Chibuzor, Erikife. And the second person is Yul Edochie, the husband of Pain Me. These two people supposed to have been a lustrous son of Ntejabog. In fact, Yul Edochie is a chief. The chief is a DK1 of Nteje. But right now, right away, the people are so disappointed with their kind of lifestyle and characters that their marriage has brought to the community very bad name to the community. And they are not very happy because according to them, these two people married the lustrous daughters from different places. And these ladies came to the family with wealth, came to the family with prestige, with hard work, with everything, making their own money, supporting the family and supporting their husbands. But the husbands are the problem. They began from the disappointment they had because a lot of things happened between you, the Duce, and Queen, as it has to do with the bringing of Judy Austin into their family. The community condemned it in total because they actually had welded into the case. They have come into the case of you, the Duce, and the wife and tried to settle the issue. There was a time we saw a message of home and abroad of Nteje. Somebody in their meeting making an assertion that what they are hearing on social media, they don't like it about their community. That Nteje is a very peaceful, quiet community, a very loving place where unity rules and unity reigns, where the people love themselves. There is love for both indigenes and even those residing there, because so many people living in Nteje are not all just indigene, because Nteje is a headquarters of Oyi local government area in Anambra State, and they harbor a lot of people that are not from the place. Some are Nambarians, others are from other neighboring states working in that local government but residing in Nteje. And Nteje is a very peaceful place that even in the history of Anambra, while others are having problems, they don't have problems. They are known for to be peaceful, and there is that kind of there is that state of tranquility in Nteje. But it's becoming so disappointing recently that some of their kids are bringing disappointment, bringing bad names to the community. That if you go to social media now, so many people know Nteje Abog. Number one, if you type Nteje Abog, before you used to see Sapete Edochie and some other illustrious sons of that place who are legends in their different fields, doing very well, respected, and Nteje are filled with so many respected people. But these days, when you type Nteje now, you will hear you. If you don't see Yul Edochie at Prime's case, you see uh, uh, Chibuzor Erikife at the Evans Sokoro case, and it's very, very bad, very, very bad. So the community is not actually very happy. They have already called on their their king, their traditional ruler, to make sure they look into these cases that are bringing bad name to them and see how they can settle it, because actually that is not what the community is known for. Ordinarily, if you ask me, I will tell you, Queen May has done a lot of charity work in Nteje using the Oasis Foundation, and this community should have stood up for her when all these things are happening. You want to tell me that the community didn't hear that Queen May lost the kid? He didn't hear that you, the Edochie, brought in another woman that destroyed the marriage? Or they didn't hear that you was maltreating the wife? The question I ask is that what did they do? Because that is their son. What do you expect them to do? This one, some people are coming on social media to talk what they don't know. The community didn't do anything because you, the Edochie, is their son, and they gave him a title. So what do you want them to do? To disown their own son for Queen May? No, the community, the same way you see the Edochies behave, that is the character of the community. They cover up their own. So all these things they are saying, okay, another person was talking about Dewu and the Chibuzor Erikife, Ego Ibo. And we are just talking about this, somebody that said, is it not the people that joined him to go and marry Chibuzor? The same youth came out and said he steals their land, sells land, that he's not a good person and everything. But these are still the same people that came behind him, supporting him to come and marry Dewu. You see, these kind of things, I don't like it. Sometimes you see some communities exhibiting hanky-panky lifestyle, exhibiting double standard lifestyle. They will come to social media to dissociate yourself or disown make a disclaimer that Dewu husband, that is Chibuzor Erikife, and you, the Edochie, are not the representative of Nteje sons, that their sons are illustrious sons, that their community does not maltreat women in marriage, that all they are seeing in these two people are not the character of their community, that the people should still tolerate their sons to marry them and everything, and telling women not to resist marrying in Nteje because of the lifestyle of you, the Edochie, and Chibuzor Erikife. And I keep asking, the best way to do all these things is not to make a disclaimer, is for you to speak against the evil that your son or daughter is doing to somebody at that time. You can't just wait somebody suffers such a thing so much, suffered it for so many years, suffered it for so many times, and they are coming now to make a disclaimer to what? What are you disclaiming? Disclaiming when somebody don't even know who you are. The best disclaimer we would have seen and gotten is that we heard that while Yul was doing this thing, he was summoned by his community and dethroned, or derobed, yes, and derobed from being a chief. He will be derobed. They removed the title of a chief from him and leave him to go because he is maltreating the wife, because there are evidence of maltreatment. So as long as the evidence come and convince and is verified, then you derobe him, then the whole people will know that this community does not support evil. But the situation where you didn't do anything, you didn't say anything, you kept quiet, you acted indifferent, like say you don't know such a thing happened, and you heard that the woman was crying, the son picking by, and this man came out, your own son by, and the father come out and was dancing on social media and Chukwa love, okay. You see, when you heard all those things, I keep quiet, and you're coming out now to stop the cool and the rest of other people with your own personal problem that you would have solved since. It makes things look as if we are jokers. We are not jokers. So my people, I just saw this thing online. I just look at it. I said, let's look at it one after by another. Is it actually the right thing to do? What they are doing now, is it timely? No. Is it the right thing to do? Yes. But is it timely? No. They have left the time they would have done all these things, and they are creating issues that have nothing to, My people not be smart, Dewu is crying that the husband is maltreating her, threatening her, giving her emotional maltreatment, abusing her emotionally, abusing her physically, abusing her in every ramification, does not touch her as a woman, does not come close to her, all those kind of things. Dewu had been complaining, and the guy doesn't show any remorse to it. Recently, as Dewu had said she is not marrying again, the guy has started threatening Dewu. According to Dewu, that the guy is threatening him and everything. So when Dewu now come to post her house which she built, Nteje, like hey, women who carry something behind, women who are made, who have something to drop. So the guy also showcase his own as if they are doing competition, but threaten her that she should not tell anybody that she is the one that built the house. All those kind of lifestyle are old school system. We are in a new school. Marriage is not by force. If anybody is staying with you and tell you that she or she is no longer going to continue, it's a very good thing. Let the person go peacefully so that tomorrow when you see the person on the road, you can still greet the person and go your way. It might not necessarily mean that that it's supposed to work out for both of you. Whereby it doesn't work out, no problem. You move ahead. That's not the end of life. That is not. So my people not be smarted. I don't like a situation where people resort to violence and abuses just because you have misunderstanding in marriage. Yes, we know that these women are not, some of them are not, the amount are too much, sharp too much. But no matter how sharp the amount is, you have to just keep quiet and act like a man. And these two women are very good women, very industrious women, very skillful women. Look at Dewu at her age has built her own house. Preme built a mansion, and you inherited these things, and you are still only wanting her to be giving you money. The same way Preme was giving you the Edochie money every time, money. He was using it to feed Judy Austin, was using it to buy things for Judy Austin family every time, collecting. The same thing. Dewu is complaining that Chibuzor always collect money. Even when they went to Lagos for a program, they gave him money. The guy want to collect it. Why do men like women money? I don't know. It's just few of us that don't even want to mind whether you are making money or not. That's your business. Make your money and eat your money. I have my two hands and my two legs. I can make money and I can make more than you. Even if you are making more than me, I will struggle to make more than you. I feel that I make it a competition to make sure that you don't get money more than me. How can I be struggling with a woman money? What has that to do? When am I weak? Even if I'm on a sick bed, I will do something with my mouth and make sure that I'm making money. I will lie down there and be making money online. What kind of thing is this? That what is the problem because you are fighting a woman, she didn't give you money? Is it not shameful? A woman did not give you money. As in what? Are you a man? Are you okay? Are you okay? That what made you to have an issue with your wife is that the wife is not giving you money. Are you not ashamed? I mean, I don't understand. My people not be smart, I saw the gist reach you. I say make I touch light and wait. When we see most of these things, we need to say it because Dewu is just crying and shouting and asking people are blaming Dewu are asking Dewu, didn't you make inquiries? Didn't you make verification and everything? Sometimes inquiries and verifications are very, very important in marriage. But sometimes situation comes up that you don't do that. Maybe because the other person is behaving so cosmetic and you feel that it's not necessary because you are the problem is that some people, especially the covert narcissists, when they always want to come into your life, they present themselves to be good. They know what you want and give it to you, and you allow them to come in. And I don't know why we have so much narcissism, whether there's no cure for narcissism again, so that we can take most of these people to where they're supposed to be giving drugs, so that they can just carry their drugs and swallow. Because sometimes, that's why I always tell you guys that I don't believe you, the Edochie was charmed. This is the same thing. It's just somebody's character that need to be tamed that was not tamed. It's just somebody's character that he overgrown that was not tamed. Because if you tame the person's character, he will not be misbehaving like this. I'm telling you the truth. The person will not be misbehaving. And people not be smart, Like and share this video and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers say, well done, my people, now welcome. Make have a nice day. Bye.